Thanks for joining me on the third eye of Providence. We are doing our February zodiac sign predictions. So, this is the video for my fire sign elementals. That's going to be the reading for my collectives, Sun, Moon, and Rising of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I have pulled cards for you guys out of the tarot. I did a quick 3-card pull for you all to get into what your energy for February looks like. And then I pulled you some Power of Love activation cards because we definitely could use some of that in the month of February. So I will start the video with my Aries collective, then we will go into the Leo collective, and finally the Sagittarius collective. There's going to be a pinned comment below that will have the group that you can jump right ahead to and get your reading for February. Thank you so much for subscribing and for hitting the like button, for sharing this content and helping me beat these algorithms. It's super appreciated. Your support means the world to me, and I'm glad to be able to support you with these messages. Okay, we have a message here for my Aries family. Sun, Moon, and Rising combinations. In your current energy for February, you will embody the energy of the High Priestess. This is somebody who trusts their intuition, who is looking for signs and following synchronicities to guide them to their highest and best possible outcome, which explains why you're watching this video. So, my Aries collective, this is your energy for February, and based on that energy, I asked Spirit to show you some guidance on how to embody the best possible outcome going into March. What's so crazy, my Aries family, is you got the synchronicity of 2, 2, 2. You have 3 2s here. So my Aries family, you are in duality. You are balancing the shadow and the light aspects. You're trying your best. I see this energy of 2 of Rods in the reverse for you as your action in February, as this is you having a very hard time deciding which way is the best course of action for yourself. You're expecting something to take you by surprise, or you kind of are lost about which direction you should be going. You might be overwhelmed with choice at this time, because going into March, you're going to be embodying the 2 of Swords in reverse. This is a card that talks about, in the upright, it talks about not being able to see which way to go. Having a very difficult time making a decision here in February for my Aries collective, and my advice to you based on these cards is that February is not the time to be making the decision. That's why you're struggling so much to find the guidance on which way to move forward, because we are in Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde is not about making new decisions. It's not about signing contracts. It's about retrograde, reflecting on the deeds already done. It's about recognizing how much work you've put in and deciding whether or not it's worth it to change course now. This is exactly the energy my Aries are struggling with. And so then I asked Spirit to give you some guidance from the Power of Love activation. Based on this tarot spread, you got elevation. It says you are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. You also got priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. So Spirit is giving you the guidance to elevate your priorities. There's something that you've been struggling to make a decision about. Perhaps you've been making a pros and cons list. And Spirit wants you to know that the whole ideology of struggling is unnecessary. Elevate yourself, elevate the energy of love, focus and priority on your best outcome and what is right for you, not obligation. Follow your joy, and that is the direction you will go in March. But my Aries family, tune back in March after the Mercury retrograde period is over and you've had time to reflect on the choices that you've made up until this point without acting impulsively. I know it's very hard for my Aries family. Slow down, use this time to reflect, meditate, do inward activities like reading and taking baths and being in nature. Cancel your plans for this month. Go within, harness your high priestess energy, follow the synchronicities, 222, you got it. That's about duality, it's about co-creation with the self. So, my Aries family, I hope to see you in March. Be well, I love you so much. And I have a message here for my Leo family, Sun, Moon, and Rising collectives. I asked Spirit to give me some guidance for your energy in February, and you got the card Death. So, my Leo family, during the month of February, you will be embodying a transformation. A new chapter is about to begin for you, but you have to let go of the old to make way for the new. This is going to be a very intense retrograde for you, my Leos. Basically, the message I'm getting off of this is that you are experiencing a type of ego death, and something is dramatically triggering this in you. You are being forced to reevaluate the path you've made out for yourself in this life, and Spirit is pushing you and urging you to take a new direction. Now, I asked Spirit for some guidance and action that you should take based on that energy to bring you into March for your highest good. And they gave you the Temperance card, which in the major arcana comes after this card. We have number 13, number 14. So with the number 14, the Temperance, the message from Spirit here is that in order to reach your highest possible outcome based on the death energy of rebirth and transformation, you're being asked to alchemize and harmonize the energies in your life of moderation, using Spirit, using your emotions to maintain, I'm getting the message of integrity, doing what you must to make ends meet, but doing it with integrity. This is the message for my Leos, is that you need to use moderation, use your natural talent for blending the different parts of yourself during this transformation time. So in Mercury retrograde, you really need to, I'm getting the message that you need to pray. If that's something that you resonate with, the angels here are here for you to assist you in this new chapter of your life. You are being guided by Spirit to do this, so the angels are there to support you as well. Now, I asked Spirit, based on these actions, what would that bring you for the month of March? And you've got the Page of Rods in reverse. Again, this, my Leos here, I see this as you, and this is the message for you specifically, is that You need to embody the temperance energy during this transformation period. You need to be transforming yourself into a more balanced individual, somebody who is using moderation. So this what I'm getting at is like you literally need to stop drinking or whatever substances you were using in the past to cope with your life the way it was. Let that go, because you're on a new path, you're in a new life, and you cannot take the old with you into the new. The Page of Rods energy in reverse suggests that this is going to be some delays and some setbacks. Might be literally falling off the wagon a little bit. You might be struggling to find your motivation and passion for doing this. Again, you're going to need assistance from spirit. You're going to need to pray and have faith, but ultimately this is for your highest and best good. You need to do this transformation, because on the other side of this retrograde period, you're going to come out as an apprentice to something passionate. You're going to have found a new lease on life if you're able to let go of these old ways. So, my Leos, I ask Spirit, based on this spread, to give us some power of love activations. And you have the energy of humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are on the same but different paths. So you're the same but on different paths. Again, humility is this energy that I think my Leos may struggle with, because it is talking about releasing yourself from your ego, the ego death, making things not everything is about you. As somebody who is ruled by the sign of the sun, and that the universe revolves around you, I think this is a very difficult energy for my Leos to embody, but the most wonderful ascended and evolved versions of Leos are these people who are true humanitarians. They have gigantic hearts and they do truly care about everyone around them. And you're capable of doing this. This is your energy, and Spirit is doing this to assist you to embody that. This ego death that you're experiencing is so that you can be this person. Now, the additional energy is harmony. You're able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything and everyone is what I'm getting. So humility and harmony, these are definitely temperance energies. You have these angels around you assisting you. You need to ask for it though. And that's where the humility is going to come in, my Leos, is that they cannot work in your favor unless you allow them to. And I think this also has to do with this transformation energy. Is I'm getting that this in the past you've been forced to do things yourself and not ask for help. It's very difficult for you to accept that you're not capable of doing everything on your own. And once you do this, once you evolve into this newer version of yourself, you're going to be, like I said, a new lease on life. It's going to fill your heart, and you're going to be totally transformed. I'm really excited to see it, my Leo family. So hopefully we'll catch you next month in March, and I'll have additional messages to help you on this journey. If you would like a private reading for your personalized message, just reach out to me. I'd be happy to help guide you through this transformation and connect you to these angels that are willing to assist you. So, my Leo family, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next month. Please don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you're hitting that as well. And if you would leave a comment, I would love your feedback based on this February energy. Be well. This is the message for my Sagittarius family, Sun, Moon, and Rising combinations. I asked Spirit to give us some guidance on the energy that you're embodying in February. And my Saggies, we have the World card. So Sagittarius, you are at the final chapter of the Major Arcana. This is the last card in the Fool's Journey, and what you see happening here is this is you going through a portal. So there's something new on the other side of this looking glass for you, Alice in Wonderland energy. Sagittarius family, I think going into the month of February, you're embodying the world energy. So Spirit wants you to recognize and acknowledge that something in your life is done. There's a chapter ending. And you are using this Mercury retrograde phase to review the decisions you've made and prepare yourself for the next step on this journey. So again, this is you finalizing a big chapter of your life, a big chapter. Now, I asked Spirit to show me what guidance and action you should take to embody your highest good, and they gave you the Queen of Swords. This is a queen who has seen a lot. She's experienced losses. She has definitely had to fight for her stability and peace, and she definitely has her wits about her, let's say that. So as you close this one chapter, the energy that Spirit wants to give you for guidance is that you need to embody the Queen of Swords energy. You need to acknowledge how far you've come, how much experience you've gained, and how prepared you are to take on anything that comes your way in this new chapter. Now I asked Spirit, going into March, based on these current actions, what is the outcome? And you got the Queen of Rods. So the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. You are embodying water and air, water and fire energy. So this is about intellectual, intuitive. Okay, Queen of Rods into March. This is a beautiful energy. You have, and this is a charismatic cat lady. She uses her emotional intelligence, her watery side, to be able to empathically connect with those around her. And she embodies her fiery passion, her ambition. She has many irons in the fire. She loves being at the center of activity. And she's a very charismatic person. So Spirit is sending you into a new chapter where you are you're bossing it up. You're leaving behind anything that made you unable to embody your mature, experienced, passionate, ambitious self. Love to see it, Sag. Now I asked Spirit, based on this spread, to give us some power of love activations for the month of February, because we all need a little bit of love. And you got vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. I certainly see these two cards as connected. You have experienced such losses, you've experienced such hardships that you understand now how that energy molded you to be who you are, and you have the ability to leave it behind you. You see how in this, the Fool, she's holding, I believe this to be a sword on one side and the rod on the other side. This queen is holding and wielding both swords simultaneously, the sword and the wand. That's you, Sagittarius. You are so skilled. You've experienced so much and you're so talented that you can wield both of these simultaneously. This is part of the bigger picture for the universe. They want you to see yourself embodied in this energy. And the additional message for my Sag family is integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. This is a gigantic sword of truth. This is about action, love, water, empathic, intuitive action. My Sagittarius family, this is a beautiful spread going into March. I'm so excited to see you embodying this energy, and I can't wait to see how the next reading goes for you guys. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, you hit the like button, leave me a comment if you are experiencing this close of a chapter. I'd love to be able to support you. And please check out the videos next month for the month of March, because I'm really excited to see how this plays out for you, this new chapter. And thank you guys for your support. I love you so much.